Hey there, everybody! It's your boy Addy, Awesome Addy, or Addy as you want to call me. I'm making this video to address something I've seen recently over the weekend, over the last couple of days, and everything that's happened in the VT community and everything that's gone down. Because it's it's not what's because I'm not personally I'm involved in the VTubing community as a fan. I'm a fan of a couple of VTubers, and from what I've seen, it's it's an incident that kind of resonated with me because what I saw and what I discovered, it felt so I it felt so heartbreaking. I don't want to look in the camera because it blows my mind. Um, it's I just can't even formulate the words to properly express my heartbreak, the anguish, the disappointment. Like, I had a roller coaster of emotions when I first saw the news broke out. Um, yeah, as you may guys have seen, or as you people may have seen, Sinder was recently exposed by uh, one of her artists, or riggers, uh, the people who do the rigging for their live 2D models, and especially artists. Her abhorrent, her abhorrent actions were exposed, because that is the only correct term that I can use to describe how bad her actions were. Um, but not only was it just her actions and her manager slash her alleged manager or alleged manager boyfriend actions as well. Like, it was such a horrible, horrible thing that she had done. Lying, manipulation, deceit, betrayal. The worst thing is betrayal, man. Betrayal to the nth degree. Nth. So, no matter what number you put, it is n plus 1. It is that much worse. Or n times infinity. It is infinitely times worse, the betrayal that has occurred. Now, I went through all the documents, starting with Nanoless, and then all the way to Bao, and I mean, hell, I saw even someone like I don't even want to pull it up. I saw some documents from someone else that was barely part like barely friends anymore with Cinder because of what Cinder had done to them, right? And it grieves me to the point of it grieves me to the point of no return, right? Like, I I don't know how to express it, because you knew, right? Like, she knew what she had done and everything that it had done, right? So, that being said, right? If you didn't read the documents, I won't read them out to you. Go read them out yourself. See what Cinder's apology was. Everyone from, like, all her close friends, or even the people she collabed with. I don't even want to call the people that she collabed with her friends anymore, because she's not a friend. She used them as a fucking tool. Being used as a fucking tool by your own friend is the most insane level of things I can, like. First, it's betrayal, and then being used as a tool by someone you considered a friend, right? Or even your best friend, to that nature. Those are the two worst things that you can ever do, right? I mean, like, cool, murder's worse, whatever, right? But we're talking like too close, like this. You are attached at the hip, right? Close friends. Like, I get it, murder can be lower or higher depending on what kind of bullshit it is, but this is like insane levels of, like, I don't even know how to describe it. What the fuck? But yeah, so after giving a read, right, through Silver Rail, uh, Shy Lily, Bow, I mean, the list goes. Spite! Spite! Of all people! Really? Um, and Shy Lily, like, how can you do that to the sweet Shy Lily? Like, she's the kindest person and the most genuine person. I want to give one person the thing though. It's I want to give a couple people, right? We know Rain, we know Bao, we know Shy Lily, we know Cotton. One person that still hasn't been mentioned is Numi, Akuma Numine. I don't know how she feels, and I don't want to assume anything because Numi considered Sinder a very close friend, even a best friend. So I don't know how Numi feels right now, and I can only assume it's horrible, shitty, like gut wrenching. It feels like you've been punched in the stomach over and over, but it's still not like the pain of what she feels. But I can speak from personal experience of betrayal, being used, and you know, being kind of that thing, right? So there are a couple things I want to address. One, the betrayal, the backstabbing, the manipulation, the deceit, all this thing. Um, being used as then it's being used as a tool, right? I've been used, right? And then, you know, like kind of like it's the third one is like I just want to say is like I'll explain what the third one is when I come to the third one, right? But now that I've explained the stuff and the background information, I want to address Cinder directly, right? Cinder, if you're watching this, and I hope you will, and I hope you give me a chance as a person. I am in the flesh. My name is Addy, Awesome Addy, Advil Addy, whatever you want to call me, or even a Didier Nashikar, but I prefer Addy or Advil, or Awesome Addy or Advil Addy, whichever the three of those. Awesome Addy always feels great, makes people feel awesome, makes me feel awesome. That'd be appreciated, or just Addy. That being said, Cinder, I want to talk to you directly. One, oops. First thing, right, is being using your friends as tools to climb the ladder. That is so shitty, right? I know people have done like you've gotten the hate, you've gotten the barrage, you've gotten the disparaging comments, you've lost your followers. Like no one's gonna try and support you, uh minus those like people that are not critically thinking or like opening their mind, just going down the narrow tunnel vision on you, right? I'm not here to do that, right? I'm just trying to give you the things, right? I'm gonna break it down for you. Um, First, the using your friends as tools. That's not cool. That was I'm gonna not I'm gonna go ruthless, right? Because I feel like it is the only way that you'll understand. Using your friends as tools to climb a ladder when you had everything was absolutely fucking shitty, which you did. Uh, Red, who is your alleged boyfriend or manager or both at the same time, that's even pathetic. Like you're throwing him under the bus. I'm trying to save your career. That's horrible. I don't understand how you do it. That like rotating, like you let that sit in your stomach and you're able to digest that pill. I don't know how you do it. That's fucking horrible. But yeah, that's one. Two, uh, the betrayal. I know what it's like to be betrayed. I've been betrayed. People like in my, you know, one of the persons in my high school that I thought I was really close with was actually a traitor. Was he betrayed us. Like he betrayed the friend group. He was just like you, Cinder. but now no one has any respect for him, right? Like we all know where betrayal is like common in any industry you go to, music, gaming, sports, whatever industry you can think of. Fashion, hell, fashion is the worst of the worst, right? Betrayal and betrayals. But yeah, like you, like the stuff is there, right? Betrayal happens, but you don't betray your closest friends. You don't do that. That's heartbreaking. It broke it broke your friends' hearts. What? Why? Why would you do that? Why? And you betrayed your one of your friends on their birthday. Do you know what that feels like? Getting betrayed on your birthday by someone that thinks is your friend? You did that. You did that to someone on their birthday. I can't imagine how that person must have felt. And I believe that Silvervale or one of them, Bow, Silvervale, or someone else, I'm not sure. But holy fuck, yeah. It was Silvervale. Holy fuck. God damn. That's nuts. Like, you don't have any regret? I mean, fuck. Take some accountability and responsibility, please. For everything that is all in holy, do something to take accountability or responsibility. What you put out was not an apology. What you put out was I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this camera adjusted. What you did was horrible and gross. Like, incompetence level of gross, right? It was disgusting all around. Those are the two things I wanted to talk to you about. But I know you can do better. And I hope for everything. I don't like to prey on people's downfalls. It sucks. But you deserved what you got. But in all of this shit, I really truly do hope that after losing your followers or whatever, whoever will leave you, maybe after losing your friends, maybe you take plenty of time off. Maybe a year or two, maybe more. Regroup yourself. Try and fix things the way you can. Stop having snakes in your ear, spewing all this, oh, other people for this shit. I know it's going to be hard to rebuild your brand and your trust. Hell, even under a different name, it'll be hard to rebuild because people will know it's you, right? Can't change what, I mean, you can change, but you can't change the past once it happens, right? Like, you were exposed. Now you got to deal with the fallout consequences. I do hope that you do change for the better. I do hope that you are able to repair the bridges that you have nearly burned to a goddamn crisp, right? I hope you do get help, get better. Yeah. That's all I have to say to Sinder. And to the other VTubers that have been affected. Vex, Ama, Sayu. I shouldn't call them out by name, but and then like the ones that have collabed with Cinder as well, like Numi, Bao, Shy Lily, Zen. I mean, like, did I say Cotton? I'm pretty sure I covered Bao, Shy Lily, and Cotton, and then you have like Rain, Silver Whale, Nanolist. Like the list goes on. Buff Pop, Mikanora, did I pronounce it right? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I butchered some people's names. Oh, Vienna, Cha Cha, Camilla, Mim, Megalodon, Vimpeaches, Ebiko, Mujin, Demi, who's my favorite. Demi is one of my favorite streamers, and look what you have done to her. Lucy, Fifi, Mikora, sorry, I butchered her name. Mikora, sorry, I butchered her name. Ellie, Grimmy, you did this like Tyga of Invicta and Lena. I don't understand. Like, these people had such high respect for you. I don't understand how you can break such trust in people that actually looked up to you. Hold on. Hold on. Someone, I also saw someone, right? Like, I don't understand how you can do this to someone. Like, as a fan, this is like, it's heartbreaking. Like, I can't. It's I can't do it. It's Aru. Aru. This is heartbreaking. Yeah, I'm devastated, man. I know this is gonna be a long video, but I have to make it because it's only fitting, right? But I can't. This is devastating. Um, because the more I go down this, right, the more I see it's like, why, what could you have, like, you could have been such a better person. This is just unreal, like what you have done to this community. Like, you have destroyed fans' trust in the VTubers themselves, right? Then you've also destroyed VTube future VTubers that want to be friends with these big VTubers, right? Like, maybe people want to be friends with uh Bao or Shy Lily or Zentrea or I don't know. Hell, maybe even someone wants to be friends with, say, like a non-popular VTuber. But now fans can't even build that connection because then the the people that want to be friends, like they want to build that connection, they can't trust that VTuber if that VTuber is like, you know, a bad person or anything. Then VTubers can't trust each other because, you know, that trust is gone, right? With what you like, what you did to backstabbing your friends, like that whole shit is gone. And finally, the thing between artists, your riggers, your you know, your model makers, everybody, that trust in the entire VTubing community is like such on a fragile state. Almost, it's like, firstly, it's almost feels like it's broken, right? It is broken. I mean, and even if it gets to somewhat repairable state, it won't be repairable. The best way I can explain it is this water bottle, right? No matter how hard I try to close this lid on the water bottle, it won't be the same as when the water bottle is unopened. That's what you have done. That's what you have done, Sinder. See this? See this little small crack? There'll always be a gap between everyone in this community because of what you have done, Cinder. It's seriously bad. It really is, right? And I mean, all you had to do was just be a better person. It wasn't that hard. They teach you in grade school. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated. Respect, kindness, genuine friendship, those things go a long way. But as soon as you start filled with jealousy, envy, hatred, those can bring about your downfall so quickly. I've never been one for hatred. Yes, I'm, I hate few YouTubers. Yes, I don't like them because they're like, always trying to like start shit, even though they're trying to prove that they're good, right? And then sometimes you have other YouTubers that are, good but who are actually shitty. But it's it's a level of disgust I didn't think I'd experience, right? Because it's just it's just that kind of thing, right? The trust was fragile. I mean, as a YouTuber, people already know that like if you become famous, it's already hard to be like go out somewhere by yourself. People will recognize you instantly. But you didn't have to do this. This was no amount of therapy can ever heal a wound like this. No amount of like time will heal trauma like this. This is trauma. Straight up trauma. I wouldn't blame the people that were affected by this. I mean, even I am because truth be told, honestly, I thought you were a kind person, but after how I saw your actions, fuck was I mistaken. You're a hell of an actress. Deserve an Oscar-worthy performance. Fuck me. You played everyone for a fucking fool, Cinder. Even your fans. I feel bad for the Pyro Pups especially. Really do. They don't deserve it. They don't. They deserve to be rooting for someone better. Um, I wanted to give you my couple cents, and it'll be quick. I won't make this longer than it needs to be. It's already fucking 25 minutes long. I'll be yapping about for another like 2-3 minutes. I'll just say this. First, to those that have been affected, I know what it's like to be betrayed by a friend. I know what it's like to be treated as a tool by someone, or betrayed by someone that I thought was my friend, used as a tool that I thought was someone was my friend, and then being the poster of idiocy, right? I know what those three things are. I look like a hippie, you can say it, but I know what these three things are. I know what they are, feel like. Back when I was in high school, I was the poster boy of these three things: betrayal, idiocy, and betrayal, idiocy, and being used as a tool. It was never fun. I at first I was like, I was open about my enjoyments. People made fun of me that I thought were my friends, so I was like, okay, uh, that was me being used as a poster boy for idiocy, and that poster boy sadly sticks with me till this day. I was also betrayed by someone that I thought was my friend in high school, and I was also used as a tool. I no longer am used as a tool anymore for other people, because the one thing that I refuse to do is be used as a tool and as a poster boy for idiocy. Betrayal comes and goes, it happens. I can never forget my first betrayal, nor can I forget my second betrayal. My second betrayal was the hardest, and I'll never forget that. My thing is, and I'll explain why I hate being used as a tool and a poster boy for idiocy. These two things, because this is what has happened to every person that was affiliated with Sinder. They've been betrayed, they've been used horrendously, and treated as if they were nothing more than a stepping rung on a fucking ladder, which is disgusting, and I hate that for them. They don't deserve it. And then this feels like they were poster child. They feel like they're being the poster child for idiocy, and I don't blame them, because it feels shitty, and they shouldn't feel like that. They were trying to be friends, genuine friends, build connections, but now they feel like idiots, and my heart breaks for them, because it should. I don't want to see my favorite people be treated as such, right? My favorite VTubers were treated as such, and it breaks me. And for people wondering, like, why, like, hey, they're VTubers, they're strangers to you, it shouldn't hurt. No, it shouldn't. But if you have any ounce of human sympathy or emotion, and you've experienced these things, you can sympathize. So I genuinely sympathize with them for all the three, right? I just feel bad. And I'm gonna end it with this story. From seventh grade, no. From ninth grade till senior year of college, I was the poster boy for uh, uh, idiocy, and I was also a tool used by, you know, people within my, or people that were supposed to be my friends. They asked me, like, oh, how did you do this? How did you do that in your college? What steps did you take? Did you do this? And I was like, I explained it. I was okay with it. Nothing much. I just didn't care. And then, you know, they went on to be more successful than I did. So I was like, congrats. But when I when my thing gets updated nowadays on my, my Instagram or my thing, or even my birthday, I don't get any birthday messages. All I all I see is like, oh hey, I just turned another year older. So it's just that, right? So yeah, I know what it feels like to be used as a tool. It's not great. And maybe I am still to this day. I am still being used as a tool, but and I won't let anyone use me as a tool. I hate it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It's abhorrent. I don't, and I'd rather, you know, stand up for myself than be used. And then as for the poster boy of idiocy, if you ask anyone who's the biggest idiot in all of New Jersey, it is me. I am the number one idiot in this entire state, and that's saying something. Yes, I'm vulgar, I'm rude, I'm ruthless, but it's not in the way that you'd think, right? Like, people think like, oh, he's like, he's like saying a lot of bad stuff. I'm like, no, I'm calling you out on your bullshit because I'm not an idiot, even though people think I am. People think like, oh, because he's not academically smart, that he's automatically a goddamn idiot. No, I have never like I am freaking iron in chess. I am iron in league, and I have only a bachelor's degree for all I care. And that is not even from a good college, right? These three things, right? If I was a grandmaster in chess, I was a challenger player in league, and I had a PhD from a top 10 university, maybe I'd be considered smart. But no, it doesn't. So I'm okay with it. But that doesn't mean I'm dumb. I know things from a long distance, and I have the foresight to tell it. And I'm going to call it like it is. Sinder, you're the biggest piece of shit and the biggest idiot I have ever seen in the VTubing community. Plain and simple. And for those that were affiliated with you, they're not the idiots. They never should be considered. They are all the victims in this. The only thing that they did idiotically was put any trust in you. And that's your fault. Because you should have been upfront and honest with them from the beginning. So this is all on you, Sinder. Anyways, guys, I hope you give the victims of this Sinder situation and the affiliated parties, from artists to riggers to, even the ones behind the scenes that were affected, a lot of love. Show some rain love. The main three, Bao, Lily, Cotton, Vex, Zen, send all of them some love. They don't deserve it. Show love to the Visa Show girls, the Hololive people, or the Visa Show team, Hololive team, everyone in the affected vicinity, because this is going to take some time to recover from. I just don't know how it's going to happen though. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, to reiterate and to summarize, Sinder, you did betrayal, using your friends as tools, and being the poster girl for idiocy. And your friends are also now having to deal with these same things because of your stupid blunder. Take accountability and responsibility. And to the girls, my heart goes out for you. To the artists, to the people, not just the girls, my heart goes out for you. I know what it feels like, and I'm sorry you had to go through this. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry that you had to go through this. But yes, have a wonderful day. Take care and peace. Bye.